So I am Siphokazi Marivate, known as my Instagram handle or my brand name Siphokazi Visual Mind, for short SVM. I am a professional photographer. Yeah, I take pictures, man. My come up was I used to just do black and white photos, and then in those photos I would put like notes or poetry in those photos. Yeah, so I wouldn't call myself really a poet because I just would write what I think about this picture. So they would love the picture more because of how I described that image. I think there was one picture that stood out for me where then someone decided to write a poetry just based on the pic, and I was like, wow. So you literally, and she said that she literally just saw the picture and she like wrote a whole poem based on the picture. So those are type of the things that really I love to see on my captions. I'd say my grandfather, but that was when I was like a little kid, looking back, and I'd like get his film cameras and I'll start shooting him. I know he was a bit annoyed, but I'll start shooting him, I'll start documenting his life because he was a doctor. And then when I worked at iStudio in Brooklyn, a realtor for phones and stuff, there was a competition for iPhone, to take pictures on what kind of iPhones you have on the time. So I remember I took, it was my lunch break. And then I went to the toilet and then I saw like a window that had bars, right? So then I took a photo of myself. I took a portrait photo in black and white. And then somehow that picture reminded me of like being in prison with myself, with my thoughts. So then, I published that photo on the iStore, and then I won. And I was like, this photography thing is not too bad. So then that day I was like, maybe I should take it really seriously. Luckily the judges at iStore were like Lebu Lukewarm, Andile Bhala. So they would communicate with me, especially Andile Bhala. I know he would motivate me to shoot more and whatnot, which I do really appreciate it now. Like he's my brother in terms of photography. I bought my first camera, Nikon D100, and I started shooting like many things. I started going to botanical gardens, shoot model or whatnot, and to build up my portfolio. And then from there on, I started sending my portfolio to bigger photographers and hope like they will, call me or whatever. Yeah. Because photography is such a difficult journey, you need that someone who is already there for guidance and talk and like cry and be like, yo, I know, and they guide you because they've been there before. So yeah, I do appreciate that. I'm still learning myself till now, but it just gives me a comfort to know that I am not dying alone. I can talk to someone. I can be like, yo, I need to talk about this specific project or this specific journey that I'm headed. I think my milestones are, such people in like television and stuff wanting to work with me. For me personally, I'd say that's a milestone. Whoever wants to work with me and let me do what I want to do. So, shoot how I shoot and not play safe. And not them telling me that they want me to shoot of an image that they saw of another photographer, knowing that, but that's not me. But anyway, so I think that the milestone is whoever wants to, work with me and we do the ideas, knowing that this is how I do it and letting me flourish in that. I've realized that if we say that we are going to do something that we love, we need to make sure you need to make sure that your heart and your mind is ready for it, number one. I think people are just there now for clout, and they don't know that this takes a lot of work, and you have to master in focusing on your own craft. Focusing on your own craft, at the same time congratulating the other creatives of how they do their work. So don't be jealous because their work is great. Guys, you need a community in what you do, for sure. You can't really do this alone. You need someone there that's going to help you and motivate you to continue doing what you love. That's what I need to touch on, guys. Do not be jealous. Congratulate one another, form a community, and focus on your work and just forget about other people's arts, because that will like frustrate you. That will be like, why are they there and you're not here? And you're forgetting that those people maybe started early, or even if they haven't started early, they already know how to grade things. You know, it takes time, art. You can't just, know immediately. It really takes time.